Good evening and good morning, friends. Sorry for the last 3-4 sessions due to unavailability. I could not take up the session. Today, what I do is I'll take one new concept. I'll give you some introduction about Fiori, HANA, UX strategies, and SAP UI5 related concepts. Okay. After this, we will go for a regular sessions we'll discuss what are the pending sessions, and at the same time we'll discuss about any doubts and clarification session. Everything I'll take. Okay. Today, just I want to make sure that you are clear about PA related concepts, because if you are going for any S4 HANA interviews, there should be minimum requirement expected by interviewer that you must aware of Fiori related concept. S4 HANA is not a standalone system. S4 HANA front end is Fiori, back end is HANA development, HANA DB development. If you are working as S4 HANA consultant with a team, you might be worked on some Fiori related objects. Otherwise, you must have supported Fiori consultant on back-end activities or front-end activities. So, if you want to support any Fiori consultant, you need to have some knowledge related to Fiori concept. What is the Fiori? What is the UI5? What is the OData? What is the UX strategies? Like Fiori, UI5, OData, gateway services, these are different terminologies. People will think everything is same Fiori. It is not like that. Okay, there are different concepts for different activities. Okay, so there are different skill set needed for different types of programming. We are going to discuss about these are all topics. Okay. Any queries, Geeta and Srini? Are you practicing?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, this is very important topic. Please concentrate. If you got any queries, just let me know. It is like introduction topic today. Whatever you're discussing, later we'll go for OData services development. I'll show you how to develop a Fiori app and web IDE. These are all concepts we are going to discuss further. Okay, what is Fiori? What is UI5? What is the gateway services? These are all different topics. Okay. So first, before going to UI5 or Fiori, you have to know about SAP user experience, SAP user experience, SAP UX strategy, SAP UX strategies are there. Okay. Why SAP concentrating more on UX rather than before? If you talk about 5 to 10 years back, SAP never concentrate about the user interface and user experience. Okay, if you see, we witness a rigid blue screens. Like there is a lot of complaints from every customer and client that your screens are very confusing. Okay, to create a sales order, we have to train at least 4 to 5 days. To create a customer master, we have to train at least 1 or 2 days. Okay, this is the main complaint we are getting by clients. And one more complaint is, okay, you are showing the material master creation. It's okay, but there are hundreds of fields which we are not using. Okay, so why you unnecessary keeping that the screens as well as fields? So they'll ask, please remove that and give me clean screen with a single screen material creation screen with a single flow. Okay, I don't want to go for here and there. In some screens I'll enter only one entry. Some screens without entering any data, just I have to enter and skip. Why I have to go these are all activities? Okay, and same times they will ask, okay, uh, what is the consultant answer in this regards? We'll say, sir, this is a standard SAP screen. We cannot do any changes. If you want to do any changes, you have to go for entire customization, which is not recommended. Otherwise, you have to hide fields by taking access key. If you take access key, SAP will not support further. Something we will try to convince. Then what core team will say, please hide whatever is not required. Okay. Otherwise, if you cannot hide, please explain me each field. So you are saying it is not relevant to my business. It is relevant to IS utilities. It is relevant to IS retail, something. So let me know about that field. Then I'll decide, is it relevant to me or not. You are not a decided person. So you have to tell me what is the importance of the field based upon the your explanation. I'll decide is required to keep as a mandatory or not. These type of discussions we'll see regularly. So now, if you see the entire market, entire industry, now user experience is in a peak, entirely got changed. Previously, if you want to buy anything, you used to go to shop and you used to buy. Now directly from your mobile, okay, palm, no need to open your system also. Directly from your location, your place, wherever you are, okay, anywhere, anything, okay, you can do from your own mobile. Okay, in companies also they are having strategies like BYOD, bring your own device. Okay, official activities also you can able to do from your own devices. Okay, so the world is changing. Consumer user experience is the new standard. The success of any product or any software is depend upon the how much simplified user experience you are giving to the client. So how to achieve this? So what is the user experience? User experience is it is not a showing very colorful screens. User experience not a showing very colorful screens, but it is how much simplified your simplification you are doing your process. Okay, you are giving very colorful and elegant screens, but if it is not user friendly, there is no use. So you are seeing some apps, but it is very difficult to handle it. First you have to log in, and again you have to click somewhere, again you have to click somewhere, and you have to select the item, again you have to enter your details, something like that. There are 5 to 6 screens should be. Some other apps, if you go for some apps, if you click select whatever you want to do, just click on at least within 2 to 3 screens you can finish the task. So the most successful apps having simplified process. That is the main key for the success of any app. So, and user experience is a critical factor for success in the customer business. Okay, so if you want to success in a business, you have to make your simplified user experience. Okay, user interface. What is user interface? User interface, it is not a like showing the beautiful screens. Beyond that, okay, user interface must be some features like available anywhere, desktop, laptop, and mobile, anywhere you have to access. Elegant look and feel should be proper, like colorful and future proof. Suppose like different versions are there. If you take Android, different versions are releasing every quarter or every half year, and iOS also, iOS 6, 7. Like whenever software OS upgrades are there, our app should be future proof. Okay, without updations, it should support our future, our latest versions as well as old versions. Okay, and cost effective. It should be cost effective, open. Okay, consistent across the all the products. Okay, everywhere, like all the mobiles, desktops. See, if yes, okay. If you see this one, uh, personalization, like if you want to change your like color, everything you have to be is this should be supported by the app. So here we are avoiding the blue screens. We are trying to make more effective user experience. Okay, there is the SAP strategy called user experience strategy. New, renew, enable. New, renew, enable. What is the new? New is like this type of process is not available before. Okay, SAP designed the new process and new new process and new user interface. If you talk about Jam is the social collaborative software, collaborative product. It is like a Facebook and LinkedIn. Okay, it is almost like a Facebook and LinkedIn. You can connect to your customers, vendors, employees, and everything. My case circles. So it is one of the product like Jam. Jam is one of the SAP product. So this is newly introduced by SAP. This type of process are not there. And fact sheets. Okay, there are so many fact sheets and business graphics. These are all process are not there before. New process got introduced as well as new user interface got introduced. Okay, if you talk about renew, the process is already available. If you talk about renew, process is already available, like sales order creation, sales order tracking, sales order creation, some transaction is there. Sales order tracking, some transaction is there. Sales order approval, you can get the main business workplace. From there, you can approve. Okay, leave request. There is places leave application and leave approval, rejection. Okay, everything is possible in the system. Okay, now these processes previously we are doing with the transactions and business workplace. Now we are trying to avoid that. We are trying to make this all with the field. Okay. So renew means like your processor, leave request, these are all processor there. Just you are designing with the areas. Previously with the transactions and business workplace like workflows. Now you design this is the renew apps. This is the concept of renew. Okay, apps are introduced. Okay, so if you talk about enable, there is a concept of screen personas. Screen personas no need to do any redesign. Here, entire we done coding with the redesign. Entire screens, everything is redesigned, but Screen personas, no need to go for any redesign. Just you have to do some HTML tags. If you go with some HTML tags, you can able to design the screen personas. Okay, just if possible, I'll show you some demo how to. There are flower concept is there. Flower and screens we can hide, highlight, anything you can do. Okay, that also just I'll try to show some scenario. You can get understand. Okay, screen personas. Okay, what is the main advantage? Main features. Okay, why we need to go for user experience, UI feeling. Okay, gain productivity. So if you simplify work, productivity also will work. It is the user adoption. So see, if you talk about Facebook and LinkedIn, the bank accounts, anybody giving training? No, just by seeing this in instruction, you can able to do your coding and everything. Okay, same thing. So increase user adoption. This if it is simplified. So previously screens are very rigid. It is very difficult to understand the process. Now user experience got very much simplified. Now displays the errors. Obviously, no errors will come because previously there are 200, 300 fields are there which are not necessary. Now we are compressed to 10 to 20 which are required. So if they enter the data, that's more than enough. Okay, now it will save the training cost. Everybody know. So there is no training required for say simplified applications like creating a bank account and creating a Facebook account, chatting on the Facebook. These are all you can learn within seconds. Okay, so here also whenever screens are very simplified and whatever required fields are there, those fields only available. It won't take okay. Now are you clear? User experience. If you in interviews, if they ask about user experience, new, renew, enable. This is the UX strategy. SAP UX strategy is new, renew, enable. Just you talk about that. Okay. Now Fiori. What is the Fiori? Okay. What is the Fiori technology? So Fiori is the SAP UX strategy. Okay, it is a new phase of SAP. Okay, Fiori is a new phase of SAP and new experience, user experience for SAP clients. Okay, so okay, so it can be deployed with all devices like laptop, desktop, mobiles, anywhere it will be compatible. Okay, so what is the Fiori design principles? So if you go for Fiori, I'll give you more explanation about the Fiori. Fiori is a collection of apps. Don't confuse Fiori and EFI. EFI is a language which is used for developing in the Fiori. Okay, Fiori is a collection of apps. Okay, a collection of apps with a simple, easy to use consumer grade user experience for the broadly and frequently used SAP software. Okay. Further, no desktops like here. The concept of Fiori is it's a collection of apps. Fiori library is that there are S400 7,000 plus apps are available. Whatever apps you want, you have to adapt it. Oh, 1 minute. There are some disturbance. Let me check my system. There are some disturbances coming. Audio. Let me check. Is it okay now? I corrected. Okay. Any doubt till now? Srini and Geeta? So maybe if you have experience, it is good. If you don't have experience, don't confuse with Fiori, UI5 and Vodata. These are all. Just Fiori is a front-end product. Okay. So that is a product which is designed with the UI5 front-end applications, and back-end application will be OData and gateway services. Okay. Fiori is a collection of apps. So you can coherent across the all the enterprises. Like suppose you are a finance manager, so you can have finance related apps. Okay, and you can have time related, like HR related apps. Like if you want to approve time request, otherwise if you want to request for leave, anything, all activities HR related apps will be there. CRM related apps and procurement. If you want to create a PR and PO procurement, these are all apps you can assign to your Launchpad. Okay, based on the role. Okay, app level you can do or roles you can design. Okay, so if you talk about the FERI design principles, role based, responsive, simple, coherent, and instance value. This already we discussed the same strategies. Here, role based means whenever you want to assign some app to your customer, like employee. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to assign, like you already know about authorizations. Okay, authorizations, we will create a roles. Okay, PFC roles. That roles will be assigned to the employees. Based on that, user IDs. Based on that, you can able to see that. Here also in the same way. Okay, here we'll assign the roles. There are standard roles are there, like a employee role, manager role, and human resource role. There are different roles are there. If they want, I can configure the same roles. Otherwise, I can go with the new roles. Okay. So, FERI Launchpad. What is the FERI Launchpad? FERI Launchpad is a place where you can see the apps. Like if you work on ESS, the ESS is a logon page. So just logon page which will use it for log on to your ESS system, ESS system. Now here, if you talk about Launchpad, Launchpad is the collection of apps where you can configure the collection of apps, and it is a real time and personalized. So real time is some apps like fact sheets, some apps we will get data regularly. Every 5 minutes data will be updated. So that data you have to see. So just okay. So now this is the app Launchpad. So I'll show you everything. I'll show you in the system. Don't worry. See this one. Okay. This is the Launchpad. Actually, we most of cases we will assign standard roles like for sales order. Okay, sales order creations are these are all activities standard roles. Still, if you require any customization, okay, we can create your own roles and you can assign that custom request to that role. Okay, if you want to develop any web ID applications, okay, so FERI is a collection of apps which are developed based upon the CSS and HTML tags. Okay, coming to NetWeaver gateway services. So before that, okay, UI5 is a language. We already discussed about UI5. UI5 is a language. There will be set of libraries, UI5 libraries, UI5 SAP.m.UI. There are different UI5 libraries are there. Like if you remember in C, if you want to add any further functionality, include math.h, okay, include stdio.h, something. So here while developing any app, we have to do front end with the HANA Studio or Eclipse based tool. Okay, this is the concept. I'll explain you in detail. Okay, WebID is the tool which is used for developing the apps. Okay, NetWeaver Gateway Services (SCGW). Okay, or OData services. What is this exactly? Okay, if we talk about this concept, SAP NetWeaver concept, SAP NetWeaver Gateway (SCGW). This concept is entirely related to ABAP coding. So for this, no need of any further training. If you are expert in object oriented, that's more than enough. Okay, coming to deployment options. See, OData is like a ODBC for web. If you talk about ODBC for web, if you go to Google and if you're searching for anything, you'll see like equal to Google. If you are searching for HANA, google.com search equal to in quotations HANA something. Some you are inside URL you are going to see some query like query type of thing. Here also it is the same thing. OData means ODBC on web. It will generate a query with the URL. We'll call that query. Based on that, we'll get the input or output. Okay, in our session, I'm going to show you how to create OData services with the SCGW transaction and how to handle URLs, OData URLs, like how to get the data. And there are different methods are there. CRUD operations, create, read, update, delete. How to handle CRUD operations with OData services, we are going to discuss. Okay, if you talk about Fiori deployment options, there are two types of deployments are available: embedded deployment and central hub. If you talk about embedded deployment, both backend system and front-end system. Okay, both systems will be in the same environment. Okay, but if you talk about central hub, backend is separate server, front-end is separate server. You can connect backend and front-end with the RFC connections. This is the transaction SCGW. Using SCGW transaction, we can able to create this OData services. Okay. Are you clear, Srini and Geeta? Do you have any knowledge on these concepts previous to this introduction? Geeta, have you? Do you?
No.
Now, what you got? What concept you understand by this 40-minute session? Can you explain? What is your perception on this? What is UX strategy? UX strategy? Is it Fiori, UI5 and OData service? Everything is same? Is it any different? Have you got any understanding on this? What is the difference between UX and UI? They may ask, okay, you are saying you are working on SAP S4 HANA for so many months or years. So let me know what is the difference between SAP UX and SAP UI. What is the difference between UX and UI?
UX is the user experience, and UI where we are providing various kind of inputs or whatever based on the user's requirement or role or task, whatever the user interface we are providing to them, that is the UI.
Exactly. User interface. UI is user interface. UX is a user experience strategy. SAP has designed a strategy. What are the different levels on that strategy? There are 3 levels.
New, renew, and enable.
Yeah. Do you got a difference between the new, renew, enable? What is the new concept? Conceptual wise, what is the new?
Yeah, new, which is not at existing till now, and when we give something new, providing new kind of app or new experience.
Existing means process also not existing. Process also, not only design, process also not existing. Like Jam, like a collaborative network. There is no such activity previously. Okay, so we designed entire product newly. Okay, what is renew?
Making a facelift of existing anything already app or any whatever the thing.
Exactly, very good. So the process is already available, like a leave request, leave approval, leave a reject or something. You got sales order tracking or sales order creations or something. These are all processes are available. Okay, but you want to redesign the user experience, user interface. So
for the simplification.
Previously, previously you are going with Webdyn Pro applications for ESS, MSS. Otherwise, you are going with the business workplace. If you want to approve any type of request like a sales order or PO release or PR release, these are all you are doing with your business workspace, SAP logon. So this is
workflow you are talking about.
Yeah, workflow here in both places. Workflow is there. I'm talking about business workplace where you see the messages.
Okay.
Business workflow. You are clear, right? Business workplace. SW. What is it? I didn't really recollect. Like if you click on business workplace, it is like inbox. Inbox, outbox will come. So
just like Outlook of SAP.
Yeah. Something like you can able to see. This is our SAP mails, not external mails. Only SAP mails we will able to see based upon user ID. So these are all replaced with the new designed Firis apps.
Okay.
Firis is a concept. Firis is a concept. Okay. It is not a language. It is not a backend language. It is not a front-end language.
So as a Fiori consultant, we need to like from thousands of apps, whichever is suitable for the design, whatever is done, for that to put in
Exactly.
If there is something missing, we need to go for. We need to have an idea of UI file so that we can do that HTML code and put that field into the whatever the app.
That is called Fiori extension. There are two concepts: Fiori extension and Fiori scratch development. If you want to extend, you need to do backend extension and front-end extension. Okay, backend OData services will be there. OData services is nothing but a ABAP code. Okay, OData services extension, you may have some baddies for that. Using baddies, you can do extension. Front end, you have to go for HTML code change. Okay, HTML or JavaScript code change you have to do for the front end enhancement. Extension, that is called extension, not enhancement. Fiori extension. Okay. So now it is not whatever standard Fiori apps are there, it is not relevant for our business. So you have to go for the scratch development. Okay, if you want to go for scratch development, you have to create your own OData services with SCGW. There you have to put all your business logic into that. Okay, after that OData service will have input and output parameter. So after getting that, okay, so these are all concepts designing you will do for backend and front end designing, and based on that new apps are extension app, both can be possible. Okay, that is one concept. Now in Fiori,
So
how to
after renew, we have third step. What is the enable?
Yeah, enable concept is, the concept is old and user screens also old, user interface also old only. We are not redesigning here. Entire code you are redesigning. Fiori, previously WebDev Pro code is there, now Fiori JavaScript code is there. But enable, we are not changing the code, just you are doing some enablement, like some additions with the HTML. See, if you see this user related concept, this like previously SAP normal screens are there. Now these screens can be converted to look and feel like a website or something. So for this, there is no extensive code is required, just HTML tags. Just how you are creating a banner, in the same way you have a HTML tags. Which HTML tags we can develop this. This is called screen personas.
So enable directly, as the meaning says, earlier it's only enabled to desktop level. Now it is enabled to smartphone level and something like.
No, smartphone again. This.
No, smartphone. I'm telling the smartphone and other levels. It is the application is enabled to the other gadgets instead of only confined to.
And that is there, but here it is like look and feel. Suppose there are 20 fields are there. Okay, that whatever fields are not required, you can delete from screen personas. You can remove that screens, and you add a company logo and a company branding. You can do. Okay, it is not like screen personas will only supported by it is mostly screen personas are user friendly applications which can do in desktops. Okay, screen personas which is which is not recommended in mobiles. Just screen personas are recommended in tablets or desktops. So mobiles also you can do screen personas without logging to SAP. You can able to do these all activities.
Okay. Yeah. So personalizing of the screens.
Yeah, personalizing of the screens with the logo and everything.
Yeah. Look at
there is a concept called flavors. Okay, I'll explain you. Flavor concept is there. Using that flavor, like today we are discussing about one after one. Just theoretically, tomorrow onwards I will start with OData services entire practical. Okay, so and this weekend whatever pending, so we will streamline our course. Whatever pending things are there.
Before OData, is it okay for having that just to overview on OOPS concept and then go for OData?
Yeah, sure. This weekend 100% we'll go for object oriented. So unexpectedly I engaged in this project. So this is over. Everything is done. I'm back to my current place. So from today onwards I'm free. No.
Is everything went to cool, and the hiccups or anything we faced in the deployment?
No. Yes. Actually, I'll share with you some documentation only for you team. I think Geeta, you are from Your international projects only you are handling, right? You are not done any global, like you are from US, EST, right? Okay, Geeta is not required. She is from global environment. So you are working in multiple, right? Domestic as well as global. So you may require some. It will be useful for you about GST. Actually, just implementing of notes only. So I'll give you on documentation. If you go through, you can get some idea.
Okay, good. Thank you.
You can share that with me also.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. Actually, it is only not yearly. Throughout career, one-time activity. Like this type of activities won't come regular. Like only the thing is, the experience is generally go live will happen for one client or two clients. Okay, this time as a lead, we gone live for 20 clients at a time. See, like that is the main challenge. If you go for any go live, we have only one client to handle, so you can manage them. But 20 clients at a time going live is a very critical task. Same activity for 20 different clients. Like customizations are different based upon their business. So that I'll share. It is mostly SAP defined everything. Go for this note. Nothing. Previously, taxation is SIN. You heard about SIN? A country India. Like every country have their own taxation. So previously there are taxes like service tax, CEL, commercial tax. There are different tax codes are there. Now everything is replaced with single tax code. So for that, there are a lot of configuration required from SD and FI teams. And from our technical point of view, you have to add some more screens, some more fields in the screens. SAP is given as per notes. What are the manual corrections you have to do? Based on that, you have to go for some manual corrections with the access keys. And you have to, so again, whatever smart forms are there you have to add a GST code. Previously it is different tax codes are different. Now you have to enter each company GST code. So TIN number is there, TIN number, CST number is there, previously commercial tax number. Now it is a GST number. At the same time, every vendor have their unique GST number. They have to upload with the BDC, because and previously they have TAN number and other numbers. Now we have to. The thing is, everything is electronically clearance. How like in India, if you are doing the tax for PAN, TDS will be there, tax deduction at source. At the end of the, suppose you are working for as a consultant, they will deduct and they will give you the tax form, TDS form. So TDS, if you submit, whatever TDS you paid, that will be converted to income tax, and if you require to pay anything additionally, you have to pay. If you want to get refund, you will refund. Now this also happening in the same way. So these are all taxes. They will give the certificate. If you want to get refund, if you submit to the tax consultant, they will give submission. They will give refund and something. So it is also became automation. There is a lot of transparency will come due to this. Previously, there are a lot of manual work is there for taxation from government side. Now everything is automated. That is the main task. Clear? So coming to our regular concept Fiori and this one, this is very important. I'll share you some documentation. So you cannot in this Fiori you cannot get expertise, because this course I cannot take full-fledged end-to-end Fiori concept. Actually, we are planning to start one special course on Fiori and HANA. There we are going to discuss HTML, CSS, related stuff, and Node.js, and how to handle with HANA XSJS, extensively XSJS applications, and native Fiori apps, and interactive Fiori apps, offline Fiori apps. These are all we got experience. So these concepts we are planning to start one course. I'll let you know within 15 days to 1 month. We are planning that course. That is also very helpful for your career. Okay, this is in our course. We are entirely concentrating on application development with the ABAP. In other course, we are going to front-end development. That is pure S4 HANA development. This is ABAP HANA. Fiori and HANA is pure S4 HANA development. It will become like most of 90% of SAP screens currently using on Fiori, and future development also mostly in the Fiori. Okay, clear? So this is the concept, Fiori concept. I'll share you some documentation. And coming to the Fiori apps, there are 3 types of apps are there: transactional app, analytical app, fact sheet. Transactional apps means creating a sales order, creating a purchase order, some reports or everything. The transactional app will work on any DB. Okay, if you take HANA DB or Oracle DB, any DB it will work. Analytical and fact sheet, it will work on only HANA DB. Okay, in a new course, I'm more concentrating on HANA DB related analytical and fact sheet. How to configure and how to deploy it, and how to do extension, how to convert direct web services with OData, how to convert web services with XSJS and XS OData. In this course also I'll give you some introduction, but separate course I'll explain in more detail. Okay, so these are the roles. Like if you take a finance, account payable, account receivable, and HR, human resources manager, employee, each role will have different authorizations. UEFI is a SAP UI rendering library. There is a toolkit, SDK toolkit. FioriOnDemand.com one site is there. There you can see all the examples, all the code. If you want to create a switch, code is there. Source code, everything is available. Just you have to copy paste only. Clear? Any doubts? Okay. Tomorrow I'll discuss about tomorrow anyway Friday. What I do is we'll discuss about the pending concept. Like we have to streamline how much you completed, what are the pending things, and day after tomorrow I'll take object oriented and OData.
Venkat, actually, as there is only 2 of us both are from India only, so I think we can have sessions on weekend also. If it's okay for you, and based on
weekend we'll have normal. Geeta, you are from EST, right? IST.
She's from Chennai, IBM.
Okay, no issues.
So
no issues. Weekend will spare more time, and like that is better for me. Like rather than odd times, if you spare like afternoon or morning 11 something at that time, it will be more convenient for us. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just check with you check with Geeta and your convenience, and I am okay with any time. So based on that, we can cover up on weekends.
Yeah, okay.
If suppose Maunika and Irfan is there, that time they are from US, so timings are odd for us to sync both of us.
They are coming for other batch. So okay. They are joining to other batch. So Geeta, do one thing. Please share your contact. Like otherwise, you send me WhatsApp to my number. I hope you have my number.
I will forward her if she's there in touch with me in WhatsApp.
Okay.
So I will
Just
I will forward.
you share my you share her WhatsApp number.
Yeah.
So I'll we'll plan and based upon that we'll. So there is then we most of activities will complete in this weekend. Okay, you sit for more time. So okay,
Yeah. Yes, Venkat.
okay guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Bye, Venkat. Thank you.
Okay.
Geeta, are you available this weekend, Saturday, Sunday?
Yeah, I'm available.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm available.
Okay, sure. Then we will plan for normal timing, afternoon or morning timing, and it is not like morning or evening, like early morning, not late evening, mid afternoon, like 11 o'clock or something. We will plan, so that will be more convenient for us. We can uh, plan for more things. Okay, I'll let you know. Just send me WhatsApp message. We'll plan and we'll see. Okay. Otherwise, Srini, you create a group, three of us, so we can plan accordingly. Okay?
Okay, Venkat. Yeah. Please.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.